Dear friends and viewers, this day has been celebrated as the National Education Day since 2008 to commemorate the birth anniversary of India's first education minister, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, whose birthday falls on 11th November 1888. He had been remembered as the champion of modern India who had made exemplary contributions in nation building and left his indelible imprints in the field of education. Abul Kalam Azad was instrumental not only in building a secular, pluralistic, and progressive nation state, but also in founding academic and cultural institutions such as the Indian Institute of Technology, University Grants Commission, and Sahitya Academy, etc., etc. He had held that the concept of secularism and its principles could be established and sustained by the intellect as principles of reason and intelligence, equally applicable to all the religions, and serving for humanity shall be the endeavors of all human beings. And most importantly, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad had a deeper faith in Indians, that is unity and integrity, on India's plurality and its secular values and ethos, and detached himself with Islamic fundamentalist thoughts. He had the courage to oppose the partition of India and stood steadfastly for the unity of the country. He still remains one of the most important symbols of communal harmony. The contributions of the Abul Kalam Azad as a Minister for Education is immeasurable. He had undertaken various measures to promote primary, secondary education on scientific lines and the promotion of avenues for research and higher studies. Dear viewers, he had believed that a good school is a national asset of the highest value and strongly believed that schools are the laboratories of producing future citizens as a nation state, and gave paramount importance to primary education and higher education as well. Abul Kalam Azad had not only paid his attention from primary to higher education, he had paved way for the basic education to all the Indian citizens. In fact, in the Constitution Assembly itself, Abul Kalam Azad had argued for free and compulsory education to all the children up to the age of 14 years. In fact, it was made as a legislation later after the formation of Indian independence. It was a great contribution made by Abul Kalam Azad in respect to primary education up to the years of 14 years of old children. And another thing is that he had made a greater attention for imparting education to the adults. In fact, he had understood the concept that unless or otherwise the people are educated and knowing of what things are going on in and our society, the democratic norms and other things could not be achieved. It was his belief. So he made a contribution in the union budget to the extent of 10% of GDP for the awareness and imparting of education to the adult children. He gave importance to girls' children's education. Dear friends, I conclude that Abul Kalam Azad believed that education could alone bring about democratic consolidation, social cohesiveness, and vibrant democracy. In this present context, the new education policy which has been made as an act in the year 2020 goes against the principles and aspirations of the Indian independence movement and the aspirations expressed by the great scholar, a great freedom fighter Abul Kalam Azad. Hence, if he were alive today in this present scenario, he would have been the first man who opposed this new education policy and act, and its repercussion it is going to make to the Indian pluralistic society and the secular fabric of the country. Thank you so much.